Practice session is live. Season 3, Race 1. Shelby Power Motorsport Park, The Bend, and Super Formula Lights this season. It's going to be a very tricky one. We've reduced the incident point counter. Everyone's going to have some fun figuring out this car this season. As you can see, things are getting a little out of hand here already in practice. We'll see where race 1 of the season takes us tonight. It's going to be a lot of spin outs, maybe a lot of trading paints, some crashes as we figure out the new setup. Let me go full screen here. There we go. It's a lot better. Try to get my mouse out of the way. I just realized how difficult it is going to be for me to re-memorize all these cars. They are all the same. I'm going to have to go off a livery. No more purple Mustangs or red, white, and blue BMWs. No more Rexy livery. Joe Russo's favorite. This will be a fun new start for the season. Hopefully everyone can get dialed in here. I know we have a few people that can't make it tonight, but there are plenty of races in Season 3, so I wouldn't be too worried about missing the first one. Maybe a loss of a couple of points, but that'll be easily made up throughout the rest of the season. This is going to be a very, very complicated and tricky track tonight, especially in this car. Hopefully everyone had plenty of time to practice, as there is no ABS or traction control in these cars. Very easy to lock up, but also a pretty good momentum car. Nice level playing field here. We have Ben sliding off into the lawn. He is also figuring this out. Oh no, David locks up the brakes, hits the wall. Yeah, it's going to be a wild night. Hopefully everybody realizes how careful they're going to need to be here with the reduced incident counter. If we don't play it safe, it is going to be way too easy to rack up a black flag. And we don't want those. We want some good, clean racing. We do like when it's eventful, though. Looks like we have just over 15 minutes left in the practice. Let's check to see who all we have in the lobby and what their times are. Looks like top 5 is going to be low 137s to 136s. And then 139's on up. Not too bad. I think breaking into the 137s is going to be tricky for most people, even in the top 10. Let's see who we have. We got one. Quite a bit. We got like 15 drivers tonight, 15, 16 drivers. With the potential for more to join us. Let's see if anyone else gets into the 136s before the end of practice. we got 2 minutes left for the practice session before we start the qualifying race.
Hey, Julian.
15 minutes. Hey, man. What's going on?
Hey, sorry, real quick. Reese spun around, picked up a black flag because he lost himself on the track there. They gave him one for going backwards. He's concerned that if it's not cleared by the end of practice, it's not going to let him race. And no one in here is in the admin because Alex isn't here and Adam's not here.
Can you
So
guide
there's
me
no one that can clear his
through
black flag.
I'm not sure how to do that. I've never done that.
Yeah, so if you're on the screen, where it says like practice at the top.
Yeah.
If you go down and pick Reese as the driver,
Okay.
and then the 3 dots next to his name, if you click on that, in that menu, there should be an option that says clear penalties.
Let's see.
Unless you're also not an admin. Because like if they didn't make us admins when they set up the lobby.
You're talking about Reese Smith, right?
Correct. Yep.
All right, and the 3 dots next to his name. All I have is mute, PM the driver, PM him directly, or the team.
Yeah, that's the normal menu. So I think we need to
gotcha.
just like as a note for Adam and Rode for the race things, we need at least like 2 guys that have the ability to clear penalties.
Yeah, Rode said he made me an admin earlier today.
I think you're not. Gotcha.
But
I think maybe for the race sessions, it's like you have to be an admin for the race session, not just the league.
Oh, I see.
I think it's like by race, because I know like when I put up a hosted, it asks me who I want to make the admin, so it might be by race. But yeah, I forgot you'd be doing the broadcast already, so I'm sorry for interrupting. Hope you have a great time on the mic tonight, and I'm going to bounce back over to the race lobby.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
Thanks, bud.
All right. Well, hopefully that's not going to affect him. Yep, this was something we'll have to pay more attention to for the upcoming races for the rest of the season. I should have admin permissions here, but it's not looking like it. To see why. Kind of a lone wolf this evening. We got Elliot in here. Jason. Once again, I do not have these cars memorized, and now that they're all the same, I'm going to have to slowly memorize these liveries until we get an overlay or something going for me. Good luck to everyone on this qualifying lap. qualifying race, rather. First one of the season. Looks like Jonathan's going to spin out there. Broke traction, probably locked up the brakes a little bit on the front end. Good clean lines there by Jose and whoever he is hunting down. Looks like he's going to go for a nice clean pass there. He's going to manage to get it. We got Andrew Myers here. Recognizable colors. Once these Formula lights get glued to the track, they grip really well, I must say. But finding that fine line, and it is a very fine line, can be difficult. Especially on a track like this, very technical. Got 18 turns here. Lots of elevation changes. Anything can happen, including tons of mistakes. Let's hope our drivers are on the side of caution tonight. See, it looks like we got Andrew slightly behind Paulo, and then Paulo's hunting down somebody here. I can go to the next view. That is Jose Lopez. He's gonna go a little wide into the lawn, keeps it clean. Gonna lose a bit of time there. His tire's a little dirty. He's gonna have to clean those off. Andrew Myers gonna make the pass there. Once again, this is qualifying, so pass is not too important. We're just trying to put down good, clean lap times for pole position. You don't want to be too close to the inside of that curve, that's for sure. Let's go back to the most exciting time being. Who's in the dark red? That is Ben Myers. Black and red, that's very nice looking livery. Keeping it simple, so we have an off track there. A little eager to get back on track, but it looks like it's going to be safe. Pretty good lines here. Good look at Gavin's car, the white and black. A lot of green highlights, I like that. Has no problem getting through the dirt there. Here we got Ryan all by his lonesome, put down some mid 137s. That's the last lap. Let's see, it looks like he's going to have the current fastest qualifying time by almost a second. I spoke too soon. Paulo is now putting down a 10th ahead of Ryan. Very, very close times there. We have just over 7 minutes remaining in the qualifiers, so we'll see who else can break down into those 137s, maybe a high 136 before the time is up. Looks like Zach Robertson's also going to put down a high 137 so far. Very good stuff. Austin's joining us. He needs to put down a clean time. Could be tricky if he didn't get much practice in. That car is sliding, but it looks like he's getting the hang of it. Loving the purple there. Wonder if anyone's racing with the Halo Active. Some people may not know, but you can clear that in your settings so you don't have to stare at it during the entire race. Kind of makes it transparent a little bit. A little wide there, Jonathan, but he's not going to spin out. He's going to keep traction nice and clean. Looks like that is a favorable spot around turn 7 and 8 to be going a little wide into the dirt there. I don't know if that's hurtful or helpful, but looks like it's going to be a common theme for the night. Elliott rocking those McLaren colors. Actually, they're kind of like golf colors. Golf livery. See if he's managed to put down some clean times here. He has. In practice, he ran a 140. He's playing a little bit safe in qualifying at the 142. See if he can find a consistent line here. Looks like Austin Lewis has broke into the 137s as well, so... Jose Lopez, all right. We're at 5 so far. Eric and Andrew both pretty close to breaking into the 137s as well for qualifying. Let's see if they can pull that off in the remaining 4 minutes we have. Try to score a better position on the grid. Oh no, Ben Meyer spins out just behind Noel. Let's go back to Noel here. I want to take a look at that livery. Very, very cool. Looks like he put some thought into that one. I like it a lot. Nice color combo. Noel putting down a low 139. faster than this practice. He is getting into the swing of things. Gavin did make the pass, but it looks like Noel's going to get it back on the inside of the next corner. Nice smooth little battle here. Hopefully we'll have some good clean battles throughout the duration of these races. Oh no. There you see Gavin going off track. And a perfect example of why you don't want to be too close to the inside of those curbs with the elevation. They are a little too high in a car like this. You can't quite eat those curbs like in a GT car, which we are well used to from last season. So just another thing for these drivers to keep in mind. This car is very little to the ground, has a much different suspension setup than the former GT3 cars we were running. All right, that was qualifying. We're going to be entering the Heat 1 race shortly. We got about 2 minutes to grid here. A little bit of bathroom break for the drivers, maybe a refresher on the drinks. Wow, the grid is already almost entirely full. Everyone is ready for tonight. Looks like we got 2 drivers that we're missing here. Alright, these guys are not playing around. Alright, top 5 on the grid. We're going to have Paulo, Zach, Ryan, Austin, and Jose. I don't know if that's my latency or if that's Brian having some connectivity issues there. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. pace car is in. And there's the green. All right. Not quite as an aggressive start as we're used to, but it looks like we're about 6 wide gonna go into turn 1. Oh my goodness, Noel. I have no idea what that was bouncing all over the place. Looks like he might have run up a wheel on someone else. A little bit of contact there in the back. Ooh, someone's going to lose a wing there. Let's see, everyone looks like we're getting safely back on course. If it isn't blatantly obvious, we are running with damage off. But this season we do have less incident points as an encouragement to keep clean, conscious racing. So a little bit of a trade-off there. New car, no damage, less incident points. Easier to rack up a penalty if you're not careful. I wish I had a way to do an instant replay with Noel running his car up into the air. That was wild. A little bit of an off course we just saw. Very easy to lock up the brakes in this car. But looks like Ryan has reconnected. Good battle here between these top 3-4 guys. Zach trying to make the pass on Andrew. He might just make it. Yep, good draft going down the street right into turn 1. Zach's going to make a clean pass. See if he can hold defense off for a little bit. Paulo looks like he's putting a good lead out there as well. Now we have Austin looking to make a move. Let's Ryan make it back. Ryan made it back with us. Unfortunately, that disconnect is going to cost him from 3rd all the way down to 17th, so he's going to have a tough fight to gain any position that he can to get back on track. But there is one more heat race after this one, so we'll see how the night plays out for Ryan. He's also going to be on fresh, cold tires, so he's going to have to warm those up as well as try to gain all of his position back. And looks like he might, nope, he's back. He's having some sort of connectivity issue. Hopefully that'll get sorted out in this race and be cleared out by the next race. Who's Joey battling? Let's see, we got, okay, it's Eric, Zach, Joey. I don't want to view on the pace car. Oh man, yep, that's what happened to Noel. So you ran a tire up on, this is what happens in open wheel cars like this. You get a little bit too close in proximity, you run a tire up on someone else. Just launches you right into the air. That was a much cleaner look as to what happened earlier. Eric trying to make a pass on Gavin, it looks like. Not quite going to make it, but he is going to make a little bit of time. We got Gavin pitting, we got Noel holding a little slower pace, looks like Jonathan gonna pass him there. And Jonathan goes off, he overshot that a little bit, might have mixed the brakes a little bit. Those guys might be pitting for penalty, not quite sure. A lot of incidents in this race so far. Andrew Myers holding speed through turn 13, it looks like. No trouble for him. Let's scroll through. Let's take a look at Elliott here. Elliott's last lap, 1:43. Looks like he's finding his groove. So far, we're going to have Paulo, followed by Austin, with a 3.5-second lead on Andrew, it looks like, down to Jose. And the gap gets a little bit larger there. We got David and then Zach Robertson. Ryan has gained a position on his way back up from the disconnect. There's still plenty of time left in this heat race for mistakes to be made and passes as well to be made. Positions can be gained on behalf of someone else's mistake. And in a situation like Ryan's, I will be looking for every opportunity. Let's check out Laney here for a moment. I love the two-tone blue livery she's rocking. Finding a good clean line here.
You guys here, your gun together, all tied.
Hey! All right, I'm not alone.
Whoa!
What's going on, man?
What happened? Just watching this race.
I don't know if you caught a little bit earlier, but in the very beginning, Noel ran up a tire on the rear end of someone else, and his car just launched into the air. And then it happened.
No, I didn't see that.
It happened again with one of the other drivers, and we got a closer look. So, if you rewatch the race afterwards after tonight, it's gonna be crazy.
Open wheel racing.
Oh yeah, if someone braking a little bit too hard, you're following too close, and then next thing you know, you're flying over the top of their car.
Looks like we had Jason in here join us tonight.
Yep, and then Ryan Proud is starting off season 3 with the same bad luck he ended season 2 with. He disconnected.
Oh no!
So he qualified P3, if I'm not mistaken, and then he disconnected, and when he reconnected, he was P17.
Oh no!
Yeah. So he's only been able to gain back one of those positions so far, but with the track and car setup like this, there's plenty of opportunity for passing.
And we'll take over, or not over, but get a chance to see the new point system tonight. So we got 2 equal races from now on. So 20 minutes and 20 minutes. So 2 sprint races. And the points are being assigned automatically. The points are equal also. So same amount of points for race 1 and 2. Only 10 penalty points though.
Yep, 10 as opposed to the 15 from last season, trying to encourage some good, clean racing. Looks like Andrew's trying to pick a battle with Jose here. Been like that pretty much since the start of the race. He has found a line staying clear of the dirt, it looks like. Gavin making a nice smooth pass there. no.
Oh no!
A little bit wide there, but Gavin kept it clean, got back on course, and was able to hold it down. So worked out for one of them. Yeah, these guys really need to figure out the brakes into some of these corners. It can be absolutely devastating. You brake a little too late, or you brake a little too hard and lock up, you just end up sliding across the grass. Closing the gap a little bit on Jose. This battle is getting a little bit more intense. The final 4 minutes of the race here. We haven't seen too much of Ben here, but let's go check on him, how he's doing. Looks like he might be serving. Looks like he might be serving a penalty, so we'll go back. We got Elliott just out in the lead of Jose and Andrew. Let's see if he chooses to play a little bit of defense here, or if he... Nope, he's going to use proper track etiquette, let him pass, keep his line. Very wise move. Turn 13 here. 14 to 15 could be a little tricky. A lot of off course there. Oh no! And Andrew's gonna run up a tire, and his chase against Jose is gonna end right there. That is unfortunate. He's gonna have a clean re-entry onto the track. Is that Jason? Yep, that's Jason. And you got Elliott. Gonna put down a good pace on him back into the straight. Looks like he might also have to serve some time there. Elliott keeping it clean. Let's see. He's actually at a loss of a position here. But overall, keeping a nice clean race. Good pace for him. In the top 10, good job for Elliott. Joe here in the low 141s on the last lap. Really like that little silvery touch on the livery there. It's a menacing looking car. Uh-oh, Laney's just going to make an escape there, avoiding contact with whoever that was. Snuck out ahead. That was Jason. Almost had some contact there. Ryan's going to make a pass on Laney on the inside. Keeps it clean. Jason looking to gain that position back. Laney having to brake a little bit hard there. But we are avoiding contact. That is good. Ryan up from 17th to 13th, so he has definitely had put in the work there. This is the end of the race for Heat 1, so they're going to finish up the laps here. Looks like he's going to end in position 13. Very tough battle fought for him from disconnecting from position 3. And I know he put down a lot of practice for this.
I'm back. It looks like Jason and Andrew there got tied up a little bit.
Yep. Unfortunately for Andrew, that ended his chase there. I think that was Jose, not Jason.
Oh.
If you were talking about that contact they had.
Well, Andrew was chasing Jose, right? But then Jason came on the inside and then made him flip over.
Oh,
No.
yeah. You might be right there. Yep, that was Jason that came in on the inside, and then Jose pulled away. You're right. That ended the chase for Andrew, which is unfortunate. Ooh, Paulo gonna lose some traction. Is he gonna... Yep, he's gonna stabilize himself again. Couple of guys left here to finish out the last lap. I'm so used to seeing Eric in a red Mustang. This is very confusing. Ryan drafting Eric there, going to make the pass on the last lap. Demonstrate where we're going to finish. We're going to have Paulo, followed by Austin, Jose, Zach, Andrew, Joseph, Eric, David, Elliot, and John. Oh, Elliot gained one last position. He was in 10, now he's P9, so good for him. Looks like Ryan's going to stick it out in position 13 there. Not a bad comeback. Jason giving us a nice little burnout there out of the pits.
We got our 3-minute break here, and then we'll start another 20-minute race.
Oh, yeah.
Now the second race will be, the grid position will be based on the first race, on that finishing position.
Looks like Jason's going to take advantage of this 3-minute break to get a little bit more of a practice session in. He's going to lock up the brakes there on turn 11. Not a hard thing to do there. That's a bit of a downhill sweeper. Good use of your time, though, if you needed to figure out a last corner or two. Ryan as well, still trying to figure out a couple of things. No, that'd be cool. They need to update that, and we can click on the little names on the mini-map there. I'm sure that'll be a
yeah.
an update in the future. That'd be really nice. There's a checker flag. Got just under a minute to grid here. I think everyone's going to grid early just like last time. People are ready for tonight's race. We're all gridded up. Got just under 10 seconds left. Bit of movement there in the
Uh-oh, who's moving? Who's moving? That's a penalty right there.
Yep, and it looked like there might have been a little contact on that movement as well. Not sure. Anyway, the pace car's off. Everyone needs to keep formation on the rolling start. Pace car's headed in. A few more seconds to green. There it is. Right, not quite as clumped up as the first heat race. All right, yep, everyone's leaving a little bit more space. Lessons seem to have been learned. Very clean first couple of corners. All right, much better start. That's what we like to see.
Oh! We got some lockups.
Yeah, a couple lockups, 3 wide into these corners, man. I believe that's Zach just behind Austin. Yep.
Oh no, not Eric. Eric.
Oh yeah, Eric's going off. Man, yeah, Zach's gonna make a clean pass. Oh no, dude.
Oh no. Who was that?
Right,
the red and black.
I'm not sure, man. It's hard to tell.
That's Reese.
Reese, okay.
That's Reese.
He locked up. Now he's gonna have dirty tires as well. Coming back onto the track.
Oh. Somebody just got hit in the back there.
Yep, and then someone else. Missed the brakes on that one.
Oh no, it's no L.
Not again.
No L with David and Austin.
Man.
Oh, the cars are stuck together with the tires. They're trying to back
yeah,
away.
see that?
There we go.
Noel's gonna have a safe re-entry. Austin's got to come out of sand here. That's rough right there.
Yeah, driving open wheel is a whole different ball game here.
Yeah, hopefully these guys will be able to join more of the practices throughout the season to get used to this car. Zach looking to make a pass on Andrew Myers. Didn't quite make it on the inside. And that's got to be Paulo out in front. Paulo's got this car dialed in, man.
Oh, yeah. Oof. Off a little bit. That was Zach.
That was Zach, yeah.
Jose's just making that pass. Oh, no.
Oh, no. He was almost overtaken, but Jose spins out just a little bit. He's actually going to lose 2 positions there. Unfortunate. Let's see if Andrew can draft Paulo a little bit, kind of close that gap. Jose looks like he's behind. I believe that's Pharrell. Yeah, he's behind Joey there, and then Gavin just behind him. Elliott not too far ahead there. He's gained a few positions. That's good. I believe he gridded in 9th, so he's up 3. And I think that's Ben just ahead of him. Yep.
Oh, somebody went off right there. Who was that? That was Jose Lopez.
Yeah.
Off track again.
David, not too far behind Jose. Oh, that section of the track is pretty dirty. Right, let's get back to the most exciting here. Jose's going to draft Gavin here. Entering turn 1, he might try to take the inside a bit. Definitely closing in on him. A little bit risky there to make the pass, but it looks like Gavin's going to lock up those brakes and Jose will get the pass anyway. Oh no, Gavin! Spins out, not sure what happened there. He broke traction, it looks like. Ryan Proud hunting down Zach Robertson. Let's stick with these guys for a little bit, see how the battle plays out. Ryan back up to 4th already, I just noticed. Running mid 137s. Looks like they might be locked into a chase for a little bit. We're going to go back to the exciting cam. The camera's really loving this battle. Oh no! Looks like Zach might have locked up the brakes just slightly. He's gonna get a safe re-entry, but Ryan's gonna make the pass. I believe that'll put him up into 3rd. Elliott here playing defense. I believe that's Jose right behind him. He's going to be slightly faster than Elliott through that section, closing the gap. He might be looking to make a pass within the next corner or two. Didn't quite see who went off there. Oh, yep, that was Ben, and it looks like he did have a safe re-entry, but Elliott almost made a little bit of contact there. It's going to cause Jose to back down just a little bit to avoid any contact as well. It is good to play it safe. I would rather lose 1 second than end up in a wall somewhere. Oh no! That was Ben Myers. Looks like his rear got stuck in the dirt, broke traction, and he slid across the track there. Andrew Myers still battling Paulo. Jose not giving up the chase for Elliott. Looks like he might hold him off on the inside here. Very close. Elliott a little too close on the inside. It's going to slow him down. And Jose is going to be able to make the pass. Paulo now coming around the outside of Laney, followed by Andrew. Let's see if the traffic... Nope, she's going to let him pass. And they are going to continue their fight. Good, clean racing by these two.
Benjamin Myers still on 10th place, fighting for that 9th. He's in the points, though.
He is in the points, and that's good. Who's in front of Zach there in the white car? Let's check that out. Oh, that's Ryan. I should have guessed, but
Could you imagine?
still learning the liveries here. Dude, Paulo and Andrew, man, these guys are neck and neck, just consistent as well. Just over 7 minutes left. Be interesting to see if anyone makes a mistake here in the top two. Reese, Ben, and Noel have manually disconnected, it says.
Oh no.
I'm not sure what happened there, but those three guys, so. Not sure. Not sure what's going on there. Could be the same thing that caused Ryan to disconnect in the first race. That's unfortunate. It might affect them. Yeah. Yep, that's going to affect them a lot. So Ben is no longer going to be in the points there because of that disconnect.
Did you say Ben disconnected?
Yeah. Ben, Reese, and Noel, all three disconnected. And they have yet to reconnect, so I'm not sure what's going on. Ooh. Someone's going to go off, allowing Joey to make a nice clean pass there.
That was Jason that went off.
Jason, I got you. Yep. And then Jose is going to be following just behind. They're coming up on Laney. Let's make sure these are nice clean passes here. Ooh, a little bit of a spin out back there. Let's say it does make the pass on Joey, but now he's playing defense as Joey turns up the aggression a little bit. He's going to break away from the draft. Oh no!
Oh.
Elliott turns in a little bit too early. Making a little bit of contact with Laney there. That is an unfortunate turn-in. That's going to hurt both of them. Who is just ahead of David? Jason, okay. He is going to make a pass. Okay.
Oh.
And
Oh no, Jason, where are you going? He just went straight.
Yeah, not sure what happened there, but very eventful race this one. A little bit of a brake lockup, not enough to offset him. He's going to keep it on the track, but David is going to pull away just a little bit more. We're going to switch back to the exciting cam again. Ryan has made a pass on Andrew getting, or not Andrew, Jonathan. Sorry, very similar colors there. But he is in second place now. Two minutes left. Better luck for Ryan on this race. It is paying off from, I believe, 13th now all the way up into second. He is going to be scoring a lot of points if he can finish this last 2 minutes up clean. Very good work by Ryan here. Zach not too far behind. David and Eric coming out of turn 17, looking to make their way back to the straight. And then at turn 18 there, that's where we saw Ben hit the dirt and lose traction on the last incident. Oh no! He turned in just a little bit too soon and lost traction. I tell you, this is a tricky car.
Who turned in?
I'm not sure who that was. White and red car. Back near turn 5.
That was Jason. Yeah, Jason's struggling a little bit. It's his first race, and he didn't realize this was the car. He didn't get any practice.
Yeah, and this is not only a tough car if you haven't practiced, but a very demanding track as well. 18 very technical turns. Elliott had a little bit of an off course there. Giving David and Eric a chance to pass. That is unfortunate, but he is back in the race. But looks like the time is up, so this will be the final lap for these guys. Let's see how they make good use of this final lap. We're going to go almost too wide into turn 6. That was a close call there. Almost ran up on that curb. These guys are catching up to Jonathan. And now we have a little bit of traffic here. Let's see if they keep it clean. They're running it straight. Jason's gonna move over, let him pass. Oh no!
Oh no!
What was that, dude? That looked wicked intentional. We are not sure. I highly doubt it, but final lap fun, so maybe. I don't even know, man. That was wild. These guys are nuts. Victory donuts,
All those big
for the
donuts.
guys. Oh, these guys are crazy, man. That's funny. Let's see if Joey or Laney join in on the fun. I mean, once you pass that blue cone, you might as well just dive bomb everyone you see. Look at all the donuts, dude. I think it's safe to say these guys have enjoyed the race. Gavin's going to finish up here in 11th position. Good racing by Gavin and the rest of the group. He's going to join him on turn 1. Let's see what he chooses to do.
All right, so race is saved, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
All right, let's go over to the Discord.